Hello, welcome to Tip of the Iceberg. I'm your host, Hunter Berry.
Welcome back to Comet Talk.
We're back with Tip of the Iceberg for this week's episode, as well as a Thanksgiving poll we had up on our Instagram.
Now for our news. 12 Honors is hosting a blood drive at the Elks Club on November 17th from 8 to 3:30.
For those who are curious on what the requirements to donate blood are, you must be 16 years old, at least 110 pounds, and have to be feeling well that day. The blood banks are especially low in blood right now, so every donation counts.
More information will be given on the morning announcements and on our next episode of Comet Talk, so stay tuned. If you have any questions, contact Sam Massey.
As fall sports are coming to an end, winter sports are starting. The sign-ups were open from October 19th.
The sports that are now in season are JV and varsity girls volleyball, JV and varsity basketball, wrestling, boys swimming, and bowling. All sign-ups are on Family ID, and if you have any questions, contact a PE teacher.
The fall drama this year is Othello. The performance dates are November 5th and 6th at 7 p.m. Admission is $5.
Now, speaking of art, what is your opinion on art fraud?
That it's a victimless crime.
I do not believe that it is a victimless crime.
Okay, why do you think?
Because I think if you are stealing the artwork, that is a problem. And I think that if people are paying to be in go to the museum, they should be able to see the real life artwork. And I think that's a very important aspect of museums.
Okay, good.
And
However,
we gotta
no.
Impassioned.
The Carthage School District has requested students to remember to charge your Chromebooks in the following areas: Carthage High School, New York, effective for the rest of the year. Steal the Mona Lisa. I believe in you.
We're having technical difficulties at the moment. Don't pay attention to what that just was. You didn't actually see it. It didn't happen. Enjoy the rest of the episode.
Guess who? It's 10 o'clock. Do you care where your parents are? It's that time of year. Thanksgiving is here. We meet with our friends and family to eat some good old pie, which is, objectively, the best part of Thanksgiving. However, some of you seem to disagree. Well, Liam D just happens to have in his very hands a copy of the results from the Thanksgiving food bracket on the Comet Talk Instagram page. Can you believe it? Mashed potatoes and mac and cheese come very close, but ultimately lose to rolls. I have to say, listeners, Liam D is very disappointed in you. Well, there it is. Next up is an interview with Alina for Tip of the Iceberg.
Welcome to Tip of the Iceberg. I'm your host, Hunter Berg. And today with us, we have foreign exchange student Alina Krasovska.
Yeah, oh my god, yes.
Yes! I'm excited about that. And she's from Ukraine. So Alina, tell us, how has your experience been so far here in America?
So I can tell about my country and about my city. I'm from Kyiv, and it's the capital of my country, so it's such a big city. And I can say, like, America is much better than Ukraine. It's just different. Like, it's different culture, different people, different environment. You know about American smile, like Americans polite smile. And my first days in America, I didn't understand why all asked me, "How are you?" I was like, "You don't care." So maybe Ukrainian people not that smiley and polite, but
Now, this is going to become a theme. What's your favorite food that you've had since coming here to America?
Okay, peanut butter.
Peanut butter?
Yes. Because American and Ukrainian food is very, very different kind of foods.
All right. What do you think of the school here in America compared to Ukraine?
Education in America, this school is much better than my Ukrainian school.
Okay.
Because I can say like American education for me very same again unusual because in Ukraine we have firstly we have one education system.
There's a lot more electives here than in Ukraine.
Yeah, but in Ukraine we just have like
The 15 subjects that you have to do.
yeah, and it is so hard and it is so boring. Like maybe I will not use chemistry in my life. Like no, like I'm not this like person that oh my god I am in shop and I needed chemistry. No, like.
I'm
And
sure the science teachers are going to take that. All right, final question. What are some of your favorite experiences that you've had since coming here to America?
I think the most favorite experience I will have, but like now I can say that like oh my god it was like wow, but I no I mean maybe it was my first days in America because like when I just arrived in Washington I was like oh my god I literally like I wanted to kiss this land because like oh my god I couldn't imagine that now I'm like far away from my country. It's really nice.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
This is the end of Tip of the Iceberg. Thank you for joining us. See you in the next time.
In the next time.
And now, last but not least, the coolest segment of the episode.
The battle!
I'm Max.
And I'm Shannon, and this is Student Feature.
This episode's student feature is Bella Perigo. I'm sure she doesn't really need an introduction, just like Hannah didn't, but in case you don't know who she is, Bella is a cheerleader, she is a lacrosse player, and she's president of the Math League.
That's right. And now I'm sure you're wondering why she's featured this week. Well, she was Athlete of the Week if you saw our picture on the magical wall, and also her and her cheer team won their first competition and Frontier League champions. Cool beans.
If you see her in the halls this week, congratulate her on being featured and for all the hard work that she's done.
And be sure to email us with your teacher submissions for Teacher Feature next episode.
Thank you for joining us in this episode of Comet Talk.
And we'll see you next time.